Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the five components of technical writing. So first we have the development. The development is the following development techniques can be used in technical writing. Examples: anecdotes, testimony, data, and research. So these techniques are applicable when writing memos, letter, and reports. Using these uh, three techniques such as anecdotes, testimony, data, or research, um, these techniques are all applicable to memos, letter, and reports. And next we have grammar. So grammar is important in essays. It might be more important in technical writing, whereas error offense can hide in longer essays. Those same errors loom large in one-page memos or letter. And then in a survey uh, found by Gerson of over 700 technical writers, cost to cost asked to list important aspect of correspondence. 98% rank correct grammar as an essential component of successful writing. So, in grammar, it's important in essays, but more critical in technical writing. critical writing. And because errors stand out in short documents like memos. And then a survey by Gerson found that 98% of technical writers rank correct grammar as essential. And then third, we have the organization. So organization in technical writing usually does not and employ topic sentences, transitions between and within paragraphs, and a thesis statement. In a memo, letter, or report, the thesis would be replaced by a subject line, and then the different aspect of organization help distinguish technical writing from essay. So in organization, unlike essays, technical writing often skips topic sentences and transitions and thesis statement. So instead, subject line acts as a central focus in memos, letters, or even reports. By the way, anecdote is a short, engaging story about a real incident or person. It used to illustrate a point, entertain, or add a personal touch to communication, making complex ideas relatable or highlighting a specific character trait. The rest two components of technical writing will be discussed by Miss Annalie Ihorango, and that's all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good day. I am Anali S. Ihorango, and this discussion will be the continuation of five components of technical writing. So I believe my partner Jasmine Duazo already discussed the three components of technical writing, such as development, grammar, and organization. So I'll just jump into the style. So style. So what is style? So style is basically how the writing looks and reads. So in technical writing, style is very important because it helps the reader to understand the information quickly. Unlike essays or stories, technical writing is not meant to entertain, it is meant to inform. So people usually read it because they need to do something or to know something, like follow instructions or understand a report. So how should the style be? Here are the main points: short denotative words, meaning use words that are clear and simple. So avoid fancy words that might cause confusion to the reader. For example, instead of saying utilize, just say use. See, very simple and easy to understand. Next is short, simple sentences. So make sure your sentences are easy to follow. Don't make them too long. For example, press the yellow button instead of press the yellow button. In order to start the machine, you need to press the yellow button on the right side of the machine. So that is too long. So just be straight to the point and don't use unnecessary words or sentences. So next is short paragraphs. So break your text into small sections. So long paragraphs can overwhelm the reader. Next is use visuals. So like charts, graphs, and images. So it will help explain the information faster. So a picture can sometimes say more than 1,000 words. So for example, showing direction, like a picture of a thumb pointing to the side, instead of just writing a lot of text that will just really explain 1,000 of words. And another example is showing a pie chart or a chart of class attendance is easier to understand than just writing it in a paragraph. So like focus on audience and purpose. So remember who will read your writing. So technical writing is for readers who need clear instructions or information, not just for enjoyment. So as future educators, this is important because when we create lesson plans, instructions for activities, or even reports, we want our readers, students, parents, or colleagues to understand quickly without getting confused. So now let's go to the document design. So document design. So what is document design? Document design is about how your writing looks on the page. It's not just about words, it's about layout, spacing, and using visuals to help the readers. So technical writing uses design to make information easy to read and understand. So here's how. Physical layout. So this is how your text is organized and understand. So here's how. This is like you can use headings, subheadings, and spacing to make it easier to follow. Next is highlight techniques. So bold words, bullet points, or underlining important information help the reader notice what's important immediately. So those bullets or those bold words will help you to organize the thoughts. So for example, in a school memo, you might bold the deadline to make sure everyone sees it. Or when making a directions, you may use bullet points or so that it will be organized and more easy to understand. So next is visual appeal. So charts, tables, and graphics make the data easier to understand. So audience and purpose. Just like style, the design depends on who will read it and why. So the reader may not have time or patience to figure out the information themselves. So your design should guide them. So think about when you follow instructions are cluttered with long paragraphs and no images. It's so confusing, right? But if the steps are numbered, bulleted, or very well organized, the important parts are bolded, the important parts there are pictures, so it's much easier to follow. So that's exactly how document design works in technical writing. So that's it for my report. I now present to you the references. So if you need further information or online copies, you may get it here in the link I have provided. So I hope you learned something today. Thank you and goodbye.